and welcome to Stand Up Diaries, entry 33, and this one's entitled Walking People. And it's happened to everyone. You're at an open mic and you've written a few new jokes and you tell them, and maybe because they're new or you're not a master joke teller yet, they come across a bit more crude or offensive or just, they're not someone's cup of tea. And so sometimes people get up in the middle of your set and leave, or maybe after you're done, they just get up and leave because they're like, oh, you know what, I've had enough of comedy, I'm leaving. I mean, of course I could just be going to the bathroom or something like that, but one time I was doing a set and then someone left, and then I went downstairs and they came up to me and they're just like, yeah, I just found that one joke was really offensive, and you're like, oh, okay, and I actually sat and talked with them and I wanted their feedback on what exactly was it that crossed the line. And sometimes it's kind of cool if somebody comes up to you and you can kind of get an idea of what it is that affected them so greatly. And I mean, like I've said that quote before, the Louis C.K., and it's a terrible thing to want everyone to like what you say all the time. Something along those lines. And it's true, but it's still good feedback because maybe what you did actually did cross the line so much that it's something that you don't want to repeat or something that you do want to edit and change. So that's totally cool. And last night at my open mic, there was a good crowd there that showed up about halfway through and stayed till the very end of the show. And I remember thinking in my head, I was like, oh, please, nobody walk these people. Because it's really nice at an open mic to have about, 8 or 10 audience members that are not comedians, that are just enjoying the show. So, your fingers are crossed and you're just like, oh, somebody don't cross the line or like step on these people's toes a little bit and then just make them all leave in a group. And thankfully, that didn't happen. The caliber of stand-up comics in Toronto is really good, and I was really impressed with everyone's performance, and they stayed till the very end. They were probably there for about 2 hours, which was great, so it was a lot of fun, and yeah, so nobody was walked, which was great. Anyways, this has been your next edition of Stand Up Diaries. I have been Michelle Christine, and this is Maple Lovebird. Mwah. I love you.